Hi, so we're back with you. We took a slight break, although you may not have noticed, but this is part two of the events that lead to the American Revolution. We talked about a bunch of events that get colonists mad yesterday, and the two sides of the colonies, which are the patriots who hate Britain and the loyalists who are loyal to them. So today we're going to keep on talking and talk through, sort of recap the Boston Massacre. And we said yesterday, or when you watched just a minute ago, that a massacre was tons of people dying, and so it's kind of weird that they said that 5 people dying is a massacre. But we know that they did that to rile everybody up.
So you remember this guy is the crazy psycho Sam Adams. He is a patriot, and he uses the Boston Massacre as a way to freak people out into thinking that this is going to keep happening and they're going to keep killing our people if we don't do something. So he kind of started the revolution.
Yeah. So definitely remember his name, Sam Adams. Now he kind of tells some fibs just to get people riled up. So the colonists are really mad about the massacre, and obviously if some of your people get killed, you're going to want revenge. So that's what they set out to do.
So then we have cause number 6, the Boston Tea Party, or as we like to call it, the BTP. And this was in 1773, and you may have heard of it before, but these patriots, remember they came over from England, they love them some tea. And they drank it all the time, all throughout the day, and this is what the English people decided to put a huge tax on this tea because they knew it would be a way to really get to the colonists and especially the patriots.
So Sam Adams, of course, because he's the leader, he gets his friends, the Sons of Liberty, to dress as Native Americans, and they throw 15,000 pounds of tea into the harbor, okay, which ruins the tea, and it costs Great Britain about $3 million because all that tea is very expensive and it's wasted now that it's all floating in water. So of course the British are going to be really mad about this event, and the colonists, the patriots, are feeling really proud of themselves because they just cost the British $3 million. Oops.
So now, after this protest that the patriots did of throwing all of this tea into the water, wasting it, the British are so angry and they want revenge with the patriots and the colonists.
So what happens is they install what's called the Intolerable Acts. It's intolerable. It's so bad that the colonists are going to hate it. And Georgie, or King George, is so proud of this. Now there's 3 parts you have to know for number 7. The first part is they're going to close Boston Harbor, which means no more shipbuilding and no more fishing. And if you remember, the North loves fish and ships. So this is very bad. They're going to lose a ton of money when the harbor is closed.
So the colonists can't make any more money, especially in the North, because this is their job, is to build ships and fish off of the harbor. Then we have the Quartering Act, which these patriots and many of these colonists, if you remember, 1/3 of them absolutely hate the British. So British knows that this will get to them. So they make it a law that if a British soldier comes to your door in the colonies and needs a place to stay, you have to let them stay there. You have to feed them, you have to give them your bed, you have to bring them slippers if they ask for it. So this totally irked them.
That sounds intolerable.
It does.
Yeah. And then the third thing is what's called martial law. And basically that means that the British Army comes over into the colonies and now they are in charge. So no more local rulers. When you made your colony, if you named yourself as a ruler, that would no longer be the case. Now it's the British Army gets to tell you what to do and when to do it, and you have to listen to them, otherwise you go to jail. So those 3 things are intolerable. They're so bad the colonists hate them. But the British feel like this is good revenge for the Boston Tea Party.
It's kind of like a punishment. So if you're actually following along, draw a big sad face next to the Intolerable Acts because it really made the colonists pretty sad.
Yes. How do you like that? George is all proud of himself.
It's intolerable. War is coming, you foolish man. Sleep with one eye open. That's what the colonists were saying.
All right, so finally we have our last event, Whew, we made it through all of them, and it's called Common Sense. Now, this was a pamphlet written about all of the bad things that King George has done. And basically, it gets everyone all riled up. Now, it's written by T-Pain, Thomas Paine, not T-Pain the rapper, but we can say T-Pain, and you can write that on your test and be fine. And T-Pain did it because he wanted everyone to know how bad the king was.
So if you think about it, in these days, they didn't have a real good way to communicate with each other. So people in the North, where this was all happening, the Boston Tea Party, the Boston Massacre, people in the South didn't really know what was going on. So this was really important because T-Pain got the word out to everyone of all these crazy things the British were doing.
Okay, so what's next? I mean, we're in sort of a bad spot. The Loyalists love Great Britain. The Patriots, oh, that's annoying. The Patriots hate Great Britain. And so really, war is about to happen. There's nothing else we can do. So let's kind of recap and see why the colonists want to revolt or leave England's rule.
So things were great. Colonists were doing great. Then they have this Enlightenment thinking that they should rule themselves.
And we start to realize, we need some help in the French and Indian War. Great Britain's kind of annoyed. We're starting to get annoyed because, they want us to pay taxes. It's not really fair. And things sort of start to get riled up. And then by the time we have the Boston Massacre, we just want to break sticks and fight.
So these are the 8 causes. These are the things that you're going to need to know. And we know there are a lot, but we're going to keep practicing them, keep reviewing them, but it's really important for you to know each and every one of those causes.
Yes. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully our reenactments helps. And if you are done or to this part right now, please just hold up 8 fingers in the air so we can see that you're done and know that you're paying attention to us.
Fabulous.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.